Yeah, haha, dirt, yeah. Living in these last days, time will fly. You never know when it's time for you to die. And why? We all must go. Living in these last days, time will fly. You never know when it's time for you to die. And why? We all must go. Living in these last days, time will fly. You never know when it's time for you to die. And why? We all must go. Backflash of the night of overcoming death, deceiving by the temptation, mentally suffering and rough, stoned by black gods, unconsciously of knowing self. You have to die to know yourself, lyrically unfolding the past tense contradiction, bleeding in the metaphor, verbs so superstitious, a suspect or suspicious, strikes for being black, no witness, Trump's on a mission. Kids dying before they living, cops killing and cops getting killed. These last days in the Bible, the word of God is real. Repent for my knowing and unknowing and knowing sin. I ignore the sin, spiritually waking up Elijah when the God spit. Heavenly God sent, my God, look at this. Living in these last days, time will fly. You never know when it's time for you to die. And why? We all must go. Living in these last days, time will fly. You never know when it's time for you to die. And why? We all must go. Living in these last days, time will fly. You never know when it's time for you to die. And why? We all must go. Bathing in the sin of corruption, a pointing a finger. My daddy died from AIDS, now they pointing fingers. How can the world blame us from a fiction and addiction? Diagnosed with diabetes, failure heart conditions, sickle cells, bleeding blood cells and mug shots. Mermaid slave, the slave man ways. I'm talking about that coochie, they thinking about a maid. That's just to show you how a book can make a man a slave. And man really made the way, clan followed the leader. Pressed by same skin color, about a mental disorder. Stay raping our daughters, Trump's building the wall, legit's going wall to wall. That richer pride to kill you, take it for what it's worth, your life or a hearse. These last days really, but really they don't hear me. I think I'm speaking to myself cause they don't really feel me. Huh, you know what I'm saying? Hey listen though, when you go through the trials and the tribulations, and sometimes when things you face with, when God put things in your path, it's meant for you to go through it. You know, it can be a loss of death, sometimes it can be a sickness. But in these last days, we really need each other to stick together, because you never know when you gonna die. She never know when she gonna die. You never know. That's why he say, look not at the seen, but the unseen is what he looking at. So it's better for you to prepare yourself mentally, because he say, take no thought into what tomorrow, because you never know what tomorrow brings. Live for the day.